My name is Harmony Williams, and this is my microbiome project about the human gut. This project analyzes an article from the Nature Microbiology scientific journal titled Gut Microbiome Signatures of Vegan, Vegetarian, and Omnivore Diets and Associated Health Outcomes. Is a complex community of microorganisms in the digestive tract that plays a vital role in human health by aiding digestion, synthesizing vitamins, regulating the immune system, and protecting against pathogens. The gut microbiome is important for health because a healthy one keeps the gut functioning, and a disrupted one, or dysbiosis, is linked to several health issues such as obesity and metabolic disorders, inflammatory bowel disease, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and mental health problems. On microbial composition. For omnivores, which includes all types of food, typically they were higher in Bilophila wadsworthia, Ruminococcus torx, and Alistipes putridines, as well as bacteria involved in protein fermentation such as Clostridia and Peptostreptococcus. Vegetarians, those who would eat dairy, eggs, and plants but no meat or fish, typically saw lactobacillus species from dairy, as well as fiber fermenting bacteria like Bifidobacterium, and dairy microbes such as Streptococcus thermophilus that impacted digestion. Vegans, those who would only eat plant-based foods, saw higher levels of Lachnospiraceae, Butyricicoccus, and Roseburia hominis, which all break down fiber and produce SCFAs. Especially one high in meat and fat, promotes bacteria that produce harmful metabolites, such as the Bacteroides species that produces trimethylamine N oxide, which absorbs into the bloodstream, damages blood vessels, and increases heart disease risk. Bilophila wadsworthia that produces hydrogen sulfide, which damages gut lining, increases inflammation, and is linked to IBD and gut disorders, and Alistipes putridines that produces pro-inflammatory molecules which trigger immune response, raise inflammation, and are tied to anxiety, depression, and gut issues. Diet promotes beneficial bacteria that produce protective compounds, such as the Butyricicoccus species that produces butyrate, an SCFA, which strengthens gut lining, lowers inflammation, reduces IBD risk, and supports gut health. Ciguatella copri, which produces propionate that improves insulin sensitivity and lowers diabetes risk, or Bifidobacterium, which produces acetate butyrate or propionate, supports immune function and enhances gut lining and reduces infections. Study was to analyze how different diet patterns affected the gut microbiome and therefore led to different health outcomes. 1,561 individuals from the UK, US, and Italy in a one-time cross-sectional data collection study with no traditional control group. The participants were divided as so, and their diets were measured by a self-reporting and completion of food frequency questionnaires. Participants provided stool for a shotgun metagenomic sequencing that analyzed their DNA of microbial communities, and then researchers used machine learning models to distinguish the gut microbiomes, and cardiometabolic health markers were recorded. Include self-reported diets leading to potential misreporting or memory bias, the cross-sectional design looking at only a single point in time, uneven sample sizes, a lack of long-term dietary data, confounding factors such as exercise or medication use not being controlled for, strain level identification of species being missing, and due to not being a randomized controlled trial, we cannot prove causation through these findings. Potential future research based on these findings could include following people before and after they switch diets, comparing the microbiomes of non-Western plant-based diets to Western ones, and using machine learning to predict what foods will improve gut health based on an individual's microbiome. Diet has a big impact on your gut microbiome. People who eat more plant-based foods have gut bacteria linked to better health, while meat-heavy diets are linked to more harmful microbes. Some food microbes, especially those from dairy and produce, can even end up in your gut. In short, your gut microbiome reflects your regular eating habits and can play a big role in your overall health.